bought 2K22 for the Xbox One or Xbox Series X, so I will. I'll go get rid of it and get the one for PlayStation so we can all play.
That's what I thought we talked about that, but no,
we did, but I'm dumb.
I picked up Elden Ring, so I picked up the wrong game completely.
I've also been playing. You were talking about Borderlands earlier. I picked up the Tiny Tina.
I
game
love it.
for PS5. Awesome, yeah. I played a little bit of that.
I've already beaten it. I'm on the chaos levels right now.
Okay.
We haven't done the introduction thing. I don't mean to step in, but we have a guest today.
All right, I guess we'll do the introduction since we have a guest.
Well, we have a guest. So Bink is one of my friends. So hello, sir, and thank you for joining us today.
Hello, sirs.
Now you can continue talking about the stuff. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure we knew who you were.
Yeah. No, listen, one of us has to be a fucking adult on this thing, okay? So it's all good. One of us has to keep the rest of us on track because I'm gonna just fucking talk about whatever bullshit I want to fucking talk about. So this works.
I'm just gonna continue drinking.
Hey, that works too. Listen, like I said, I've imbibed a bit today, so I'm not gonna be drinking tonight. I gotta work.
We could talk about how much fun it was last week without Bob.
Dude. Yeah, fuck you guys.
Yeah,
I listened to that fucking episode, you shitbags.
Yeah,
talking about how I'm not gonna fucking listen. Listen, I will only not listen if I gotta hear my stupid fucking voice. If I don't have to hear my stupid fucking voice, I'll listen all the fucking time. You guys want to gain a listener, kick me off the fucking show, and then you'll gain a listener because I'm not listening to my stupid ass voice.
Would that finally push us into the double digits, or?
I think we might be. We're around 12 to 14 listeners an episode right now.
Well, so that was the 6 listeners we picked up when I joined full time. So,
well, that's when we got all the bears joining.
I'm cool with that. Pay for pay.
Hey, listen, man. I'm with it.
All right, so
I think I've grown the beard and I haven't cut my hair in fucking 6 months.
Since you're not drinking, Bob, Rich is drinking scotch. Bink, you're drinking beer. I'm drinking beer. We were going to talk about beer today, and we'll see what this devolves into because it always devolves into some disaster. But Rich and I, whenever we had a lot of fun last week without Bob, we got into talking about anything. But at the end of it, we got talking about beer and whiskey. And so it was like, you know what? I'm the Bink. I know I've talked to you plenty of times before. It's like you got to come on. We'll chit chat some craft beers, but just beer in general. And so, what are you drinking on right now?
One from Side Project, a Saison.
So, Side Project is St. Louis, right?
Yeah, it's Saison de Blue, blah blah blah, whatever. Side Project is easily one of the best breweries in the United States. Last year alone, it was ranked number 2 out of all the breweries. Only Hillstead Farm out in Vermont was ranked better. So they put out killer stouts and sours, definitely.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. I know Rich and I were kind of chit-chatting a little bit last week about it, and I know this is one thing the Midwest is like really underappreciated on is how good the beer is out here. So I know, like Bob, I know you Schlafly and that sort of stuff there, but there are just some really good side projects. One I always forget about it too. But the what's that other one? Perennial's
really good. Narrow Gauge, Four Hands, and Second Shift are all solid breweries in St. Louis.
Yeah, so it's like any of those names ring a bell to either of you guys?
I wasn't paying attention.
You know who
I'm glad I'm already boring you.
I was looking for
all that is Mark, because Mark's a huge beer nerd too.
I was trying to figure out what beer I had in my fridge without actually getting up and walking to the fridge to look. So I know they're both founders. One was the KBS Espresso, and I can't remember what the other one was. But it was also a bourbon barrel stout.
Ooh,
yeah, I actually had that one last summer. I went up to Founders and I had it on nitro. And that was just amazing.
Yeah, you get around more than I do on the breweries, and I mean I really haven't done the last couple of years, obviously, but we did last month. Well, gee, Bob, I don't know.
I was just being a jerk off.
You know. But no, last month Bink and I did get a trip into one of our favorites. You want to spill the name on that so we can get a couple laughs?
Little Beaver.
Nice.
L-I-L Beaver.
Lil Beaver. Lil Beaver. Hey,
Yeah.
I'll drink. Wait, no, no. I'm not drinking to that.
No, I can't drink to that.
There's
Not with soda.
connotations
Hey, as long as
to
you're
that
over
one.
18.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not
You got
going
to 21
for
to drink, right?
Keep my
Old
mouth
enough to
shut.
pee.
Listen, nope. I got nope.
Yeah, no, little Beaver in Bloomington, Illinois, which is ridiculous. Is absolutely ridiculous. In fact, whenever we went in there, we were shocked because they expanded, and so you have this brewery that had like basically no bar. It was like 10-seater maybe.
Yeah, and you were literally in the brewery.
Yeah,
I mean, the guys were right there filling kegs.
they were kegging and canning. So like the last time we were there, they were canning, and they walked over to us and was like, it doesn't even have a label on it. They're like, yeah, we're doing this for, what was it, like the Blues or something, St. Louis Blues.
Yeah, they were doing something for them.
And they're like, here, you guys want to try this? And so like not even labeled, cracked the can open. I think it was the owner, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just let us try it. It was really cool, but like we haven't been there in a couple of years, and it just blew up. Like they completely expanded it, but they make just absolutely fantastic beers. Plus, it's a cool name too.
Yeah.
But here's the one thing I know, Bink, Yingling, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
So like that's the one thing between me, Bob, and Rich. I think we all have in common is that's what we grew up on. Bob, I know you and I and plenty of nights with that stuff. So,
dude, that and Kamikaze and Wawa. And Snapple Fire.
That was like our gateway,
Okay.
But Bob, I know, kind of like, you and I were with that. Did you have any other like mainstays, Bob or Rich, like as far as other than like, our good old green bottle?
Guinness.
Yeah, I'm a big Guinness fan too until I found the craft stuff.
It depends, man. It really depends. Like I like the and you were telling me that there's even better ones near you, but I get the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. That's a go-to for me if anywhere has that. I like to try different smaller breweries beers, but I don't really have favorites. I'll go to ABC Liquor down here and I'll be like, oh, this one looks interesting. Oh, this one looks interesting. And I just grab all different stuff all the time. Like I don't, or I'll go to a brewery around here or like a bar that has a bunch of different stuff and I'll just try different stuff.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I want to grab new stuff, but I also want to hit my core founding things of like Bourbon County comes out every year. I'm going to get the whole lineup. Or Citra versus Ninja from Pipeworks comes out. Everyone comes out once a year. Like when I go home to Chicago, like I grab that beer because it's so fresh and so good. And I'm a huge Citra hops fan. I don't mind the East Coast stuff, but I'm more of a West Coast IPA stuff. And growing up in Chicago, like I would steal my dad's beer, of course, in high school, and he would have like Leinenkugel, Shinerbach, no, that, but Point stuff. It's all stuff from like Wisconsin.
Oh, Stevens Point.
Yeah, Stevens Point. There we go.
Yeah.
So I grew up, stealing my dad's beers on that, and then then she eventually just buy it for me. He's like, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that was the funny thing for us. Like, we were all Yuengling people. That's what we had. So I countless times we would have parties where it was drinking Yuengling, and then I think the thing that really turned me on to it was going to the actual Yuengling brewery and then realizing that there was 7 different types of Yuengling. And
you're not going to talk about Keystone and Rolling Rock.
Well, we did a lot of Rolling Rock back in the day. Yeah, and some Stones too. Oof. Yeah.
Oh, they just got sued for a whole bunch because they copied the Stone Brewing. Did you see that?
Yeah, did you guys hear about that one?
Oh.
Yeah.
So Stone
go ahead,
Brewing
man.
Out of San Diego, they had Stone on their can, and Keystone basically copied that, and they had to pay them like $25 million or something like that. Something ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I can't believe that they make enough to actually pay that back. It's all poor
$12
college
for a
kids.
24-pack.
Yeah, it's all poor college kids buying that to go play beer pong.
Yeah, I mean, I remember buying 12s of that for like $5.50.
Yeah, at Milwaukee's best.
Oh, the beast.
Yeah. Beast Ice. That was my crap jam.
Yeah, and then another one in college we did was Bush. We'd go, Bush.
Yeah, I never could do the Bush or Bush Light. Ugh.
Well, Tom, we know you're a version to Bush.
Yeah, well, you know.
He just likes Little Bush. Little Beaver.
This is going to be the episode that gets us canceled.
Yep.
All of our sponsors are gone now. We're fucked.
Oh man, I don't know, but yeah, Rich and I got talking last week because Rich, were you drinking something late? It was what were you drinking?
I was drinking the KBS.
Okay.
Yeah, and then going back to me, like lately, I've been doing I like the New Holland stuff. I didn't think I liked beer until I discovered stouts, so I've kind of stuck with stouts. And then a friend of mine turned me on to the Belgian triples and doubles and stuff, and I kind of got into them. But no, New Holland's got a reserve series, and I just every time that comes out, I'll pick out at least 1 6-pack to try it. 4-pack, I forget what it comes in, but yeah,
4s. They used to come in big bottles. That's another cool little brewery. It overlooks Lake Michigan, and of course they have tons of stuff there on tap that you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah. And then I've been spending a lot of time in Cape May because that's where my parents are. Well, my mom is now. So I've been going through the Cape May brewery stuff, and they have some decent decent summer beers, and they have a couple of good. I can't think of what it's called. They have a couple of stouts that are really good too.
You talking about Cape May Brewing, Rich?
Cape May Brewing, yep. Cape May Brewing,
they do have some really good summer stuff. I haven't tried anything dark from them. I don't think.
You can get that from the Acme in Cape May. It's just everywhere, so it's just easy to find.
Hold on, because it's been a little bit since I've been home. When did Acme start selling beer?
It's just the ones in Cape May. I don't know if it's or it's not Cape May proper. It's North Cape May.
Okay.
So I think it's just those. It's kind of like here. There's a couple of Wawas down here, but only a couple that sell beer now. And during the winter, it was right next to the dog park I go to. So I would take the dog to the dog park and go in, and they had the Wawa reserve stouts for winter stouts. So they had a rum barrel aged one that was awesome. I never had a rum barrel aged beer before. Then they had the bourbon barrel one, which was also good. But I think I like the rum one a little better. And then they had a plain one, which was okay, but it wasn't as good as the barrel aged ones.
If you guys can get Funky Buddha stuff where you're at, they have a rum barrel aged last snow that is just absolutely phenomenal. One of my top 10 favorite beers.
Bob, you probably get some Funky Buddha.
Oh yeah. I see them all over
so.
the place. We have ABC Liquors has all kinds of Funky Buddha stuff. Total Wine is I'm sorry, that's the one that I'm thinking of. Total Wine, Tom, that's the one we went to when you were down here. But they're outstanding. You can do so much. They have so much stuff there, and you can go and just build your own 6-pack. And I'll tell you what, I give Florida a lot of crap, and rightfully so. But it is nice to be able to walk into a Publix and do a build your own 6-pack out of their fridge.
Florida has some killer breweries, man. Like Angry Chair, Cycle, Cigar City, Funky Buddha. I mean, Three Sons is another one. They're just killing it right now. It's Florida. They're kind of the hotbed, I'd say, of good new breweries.
Velvet Rush was the one I was drinking last week by Founders.
Oh, yeah, that's an Imperial Brown, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Brewed with coffee, chocolate, vanilla extract, milk, sugar, aged in bourbon barrels. It was good.
Yeah, that is a good one.
And then 2 weeks ago, I killed off the last of the, I think it was 2 years old, but it was still good. Mad Elf, which I'm not as into as I used to be. But, yeah, I killed off like 4 of them, and I was totally wasted after that because I didn't drink in a while, so it was kind of a little stronger than I remembered.
I'm about to crack into this. I don't know if my logo is probably hiding it. This is Jeff and I have been ordering some Trillium beer. Which shout out to them because they've been super awesome with a couple of random issues we've had. But Kentucky is like one of the few states where you can have beer shipped to, and we had an order kind of screwed up recently, but Trillium took care of it, man. They instant refund, and then they were like, "Hey, get this order put back in," and they shipped it like immediately. So,
Nice.
but the Kentucky is one of the few states. Not only can you ship beer here, there's no limit. So, and Trillium, dude, it's out of Massachusetts. I don't know, Rich, do you see that up there anywhere in Jersey? I have never seen it up there.
I haven't really looked. I'm in PA now, so.
Well, I know, that's right,
yeah,
PA, but I'm in the Northeast at least. I've never seen it in Jersey at least. I don't know if you saw
I got
anything in
our
PA.
wonderful state stores and beer distributors. I'm still getting used to beer distributors.
Oh, that's right.
So whenever I go back to Jersey, I hit canals.
That's kind of like Alabama.
Everywhere.
You ever just shoot across to Roger Wilco?
Never been to Roger Wilco, no. But now when I go back to Jersey, they have legal weed, so that's kind of cool. Williamstown,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just Williamstown, Justin Williams.
Well, not like Atlantic City. There's a couple of them, but that's the closest that you guys would know of, I think.
God, we've had that for a while, haven't we, Bink?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's still not legal here. So if I were to go to Jersey and buy it and
Bring
get
it
caught
across.
crossing the bridge with it, I'd get in. I think it's just a fine. It's like
It's
$1,000
a
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's big signs at the places we have that say you can't take this across state lines, blah 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 blah, and it's like most of the people in the parking lot are from out of state.
Right. Yeah. Unfortunately, until my job gets a little bit cooler, I won't be able to do it. So
we have to treat it like alcohol now. That's how our law. That's how our rules are.
see, and that's perfectly acceptable. I don't see. Honestly, I don't see any difference. But I guess if I look at it and I think about it, I think weed is a lot less harmful than beer.
You're preaching to the choir. Yeah.
That's why I'm drinking a 2022 vintage Dr. Pepper from the Wawa Freestyle machine.
Well, I'm about to crack into this Trillium bunch of bananas. That's Imperial Stout made with Thai bananas. So that's a good fitting one, I think.
Made with what bananas?
Thai bananas. Like Thailand.
Like TAI?
Going back to the little beaver.
THAI. Jesus.
Yes. Or bud, Thai bud. Either way, you get everything in Thailand.
Oh, man. Actually, it's kind of funny. I'll see if I can pour
Did you say Thai butt?
Bud, Thai bud.
Oh. Hey, I don't know why it
you
takes
can
so
get
long.
bud there too, though. Boy,
I don't
girl,
know why it takes so long to register.
monkey, whatever you want.
There you go.
Nice. Nice.
Got to represent the
got a
glass.
penis.
All right. So, like I said, we were going to have a little beer conversation, but we started with video games. So we might as well just go back into what made this work smoothly, right? Because Bink, I know you're a big gamer too, right?
Oh, I love them. Nice. Oh yeah.
So, I realized that like our beer knowledge was going to only take us so far in this one. But you've been playing, what have you been playing?
Right now I'm playing essentially it's new Borderlands, Tiny Tina board. I love that.
It's very good.
Call of Duty, and then I goof around with my daughter's Switch playing Mario Golf and Mario Kart.
Your daughter's Switch. It's yours.
Yeah, exactly. I bought it for myself from Santa. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh man, no. So it was funny because Bobby Brock, he's been on here with us a few times. He was telling me about Tiny Tina's and was like, "This is the best Borderlands game I think I played." And I was wondering if that was the same thing that you said that you were thinking. Yeah,
definitely. It's definitely the best, fun, newest version that I've played, and I've played all the Borderlands so far.
Yeah, I was going to say I haven't played 3. I've only played 2. But from the reviews, they said if you played 3, then Tiny Tina was just like more of the same. But the comedy in Tiny Tina, the whole RPG, the Dungeons and Dragons, it's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, they did a good format.
Especially if you played Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. By the way, this bunch of bananas is ridiculously good. Holy shit.
You like bananas in your mouth?
Oh my god. Well,
homeless bananas?
Only if they're a certain what? Come on, just do it.
Homeless bananas?
There you go.
What?
Homeless bananas?
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah, we were in Bloomington. He blew a homeless guy.
Of course he did. That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's his charity work.
No kink shaming. It's okay. Whatever.
I love how I didn't prep either Bob or Rich for that one. I didn't prep him with inside baseball at all. I was just like, you know what? I want to see how this thing naturally goes. And I love how Bob's just like, yeah, that's what he does. You know,
That's
whatever.
like, see how things naturally go. That's exactly what happens when he goes to truck stops and there's a hole in the bathroom wall. Just puts a stick in there and then just sees what happens.
They changed it from Glory Hole to Glory Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Not answering you.
Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom.
Not doing it.
Hey, Tom.
Not doing it.
Shut the fuck up. Like, that's something you can use. That's one of our old inside jokes. If you ever get a chance and you say, hey, Tom, and he answers you say, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah. It's always fun for me.
Yeah,
Not
thanks
so
for
much.
giving that to him. I really appreciate that.
Hey, no problem, man. Hey, I had to give something back for the bananas.
Yeah.
You know?
The Thai bananas.
Yeah. The Thai bananas.
Yeah.
That came out of a Thai butthole.
Right.
Man. See, Rich, whenever you and I were just doing this last week, I wasn't getting dogged on this much.
No.
Yeah.
No, because you're too busy dogging on me, you fucks.
That's because I respect you, Tom. You're a good man.
Yeah. You know what? You just
Much
fucking
love,
baby
Rich. Much
hands.
love. We didn't really hit you that bad. We just said that A, you weren't there. B, you weren't going to listen to it. And I think we made fun of you like maybe one other time.
Oh, and I do like the cranberries too, by the way, Rich.
You once bitched at me because of the cranberries. I don't remember.
I made fun of
Remember
one
that.
of their songs. But I made fun of one of their songs, but I make fun of everybody's songs. That's what I do. I make fun of shit. Because I'm insecure with myself.
So what's
I
your
gotta
second
project that
favorite?
insecurity
All right.
on everyone
All right.
else.
What's your second favorite Cranberry song?
Well, Zombie is my favorite cranberry song because that's everybody's cranberry song.
What's your second favorite?
Fucked if I remember the name.
You can't name one because there's only one song.
Zombie's
not
not
that-
my favorite.
It's not that one. It's not that one where they're like that's in every fucking rom com.
You got Linger. You got
Linger.
Linger.
Portraits of My Family. I forget what the other one's called.
No,
My father, stepfather. That one.
No, that was fucking Everclear.
Yeah.
That was
No, that was Weezer. That was Weezer.
no, it was the one I'm thinking of is definitely the Cranberries. I forget the name of the song.
Well, the one
Something about-
father, stepfather.
No, that's the
Yeah.
Cranberries.
that's Weezer.
That's
It's
Weezer.
the Cranberries.
That's Weezer.
It's not the
No,
Cranberries.
it's Weezer, man.
It's Weezer. I'm telling you, it's Weezer.
And you're
No,
wrong.
if we're playing Hollywood Squares, you're wrong.
It's Say It Ain't So by Weezer.
No, it's hang on. Ode to My Family.
All right, so then they stole that line from Weezer.
Yeah.
So fuck them.
Wait a minute. What year did that come out? Because I know the Weezer, because that's all the Blue album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 94.
Was it 94 or 93?
90. Well, it might have been recorded in 93, but I think it was released in 94.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm always right.
Fuck off. No, you're not. Cocky bastard.
Enjoy your beaver glass.
Wait till we do this in person next week. This is
Oh,
going to be
that's
fun.
Crap. Hey, Bink, have you found, speaking of, we'll flip back to beer for a second. Have you successfully found any Stone Cold beer? The Steve Austin?
Yeah, I've gotten one of those.
No, not the IPA, the lager.
I don't know.
He makes a lager. Do you watch WrestleMania, didn't you?
Yeah.
So all that stuff they were using was not the IPA. That's the lager.
Yeah, and
that
it was the
just
new
came out.
lager that was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you seen any of that yet in the stores?
No.
Yes, I haven't either. And I was told that it was going to be down here.
You're that excited about it, huh?
Well, I was going to bring some. Bob and I were going to drink some like we were like in the ring and smash
Yeah, we
over
like
it.
smash them together and hang them against our heads like we're fucking Sandman and shit.
No, we just want to try it. I know we generally get it pretty reasonably quick. We're closer to Texas, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just make sure you stutter, Tom.
Oh,
Bill
done and done.
Billy beer where he sponsors the beer but doesn't drink it. The Stone
Who?
Cold beer.
I mean, he was kind of drinking it at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it we got spit out or just found people's shirts or
Gotcha.
I don't know. The Pat McAfee thing on the side was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't speak highly enough of that segment. That was just brilliant work by him. Who I don't know if you saw this. He's being offered a multi-million-dollar NFL deal.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Tell me that the Eagles are trying to sign him. We need a
No,
punter.
not like to play, to broadcast.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because bring him back, dude. Because we need a punter. Because what's his name? Aaron Sipos or Sipos, however the hell you say it. He sucks ass.
Oh, the Australian guy.
Yeah.
Is this McAfee guy a commentator?
Yes,
Yeah.
Pat McAfee's a commentator. He used to be a punter and kicker for the
Colts.
Or was he a kicker too?
He was
Or
no,
just a
he was the punter for the Colts for several years, and then he became a pretty famous and influential sports broadcaster.
Podcaster, right?
Yeah, podcaster, and then he became a WWE commentator, and all of a sudden he's just blown up.
Yeah, the Royal Rumble was so bad. I think I'm done with WWE.
I'm telling you, for as bad as the Royal Rumble was, the WrestleMania was awesome.
Yeah, Mania. Because I was out for a while. Like I hadn't watched anything since the Rumble because I was so disappointed in it. But Mania kind of righted the ship a little bit.
AEW last night though was awesome. It was like a pay-per-view kind of show. It was good.
I missed it, but the big news coming out of that with the
New Japan.
The pay-per-view with New Japan. How awesome is that?
Oh, that's what you're doing. What'd you open?
3 Fontaine. They're goose.
Nice.
I'm still trying to figure out how to open this without going back to the kitchen for a bottle opener.
You got any tips on that? So don't have a bottle opener. How do you open a bottle?
With your butthole?
The little beef.
Not anymore. It hangs too wide now. It's too used.
You could try the desk trick, I guess, but you might break the bottle.
I got a glass desk too, so I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Or do it, and that would be
There
awesome.
you go.
Yeah, that's true too. You know what?
Not my desk.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, dude.
I have 3 MacBooks laying like around me. I was thinking about
Yeah,
getting one of
use a
them.
MacBook. Use a MacBook.
What are you stealing them off a truck or something? What are you doing?
No, I got mine. I got one for work, and then I got my dad's that I'm trying to get like his banking info off of.
Gotcha.
Oh, never mind. All right. I was just saying mail one down to me, but I don't want to steal any of your stuff.
I'd send you the work one. They might upgrade me if I do that. So
Bink's seen my stairwell at work. I've got like 35 iPad Pros just in boxes sitting there.
Oh, that's what all those are? I should steal some. Okay.
No, I do. I actually I love my iPad Pro. I have the 12.9 inch, I think it is, and I got the little keyboard like floppy stand, so it stands up and it's got a trackpad on it. It's basically a MacBook, but
I got the Air. I thought about getting the Pro, but I don't use it enough to put it on. I use it to read comics. That's about it. Watch porn. It's convenient.
Like everybody else does. That's what iPads. Let's be
That's
real
all
for a
for,
second. So, tablets and tablet computers and iPads were invented for one thing and one thing only. Well, 2 things. 1, to keep the kids busy in the car. 2, to watch porn in the bathroom so you don't have to take your whole damn computer in there.
To keep the kids busy in the car with what?
Porn.
Well,
Porn, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Sure.
So look at tax files, 1997, right?
Yeah. You know what? So that's a true story. One of my coworkers that I'm friends with, she said that her son got in trouble on the bus because one of the kids on the bus had Pornhub on his phone and they were watching it on his phone on the bus. And he came home and asked her, "What's Pornhub?" And he also asked a girl at school. He said, "I wonder how squishy your boobs are."
Oh boy.
He's 11 or 10, mind you. He's 10.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Society's getting soft. It's good to have people like that.
Back when I was in school, we had to trade VHS tapes.
We had the real too.
Fucking microfiche and shit.
I'm waiting for someone to say like they were one of those old timey. You had to put like the hood over your thing.
I was going to say back when the internet first came out, when you had dial up, you would spend an hour trying to download a picture just to see that it was something you weren't into at all.
Slowly come down. Yeah.
You know, this isn't attractive. This is you wasted those 3 minutes on something you couldn't even do anything with. Yeah.
Like, wait, this isn't boobs.
We were talking about cards a couple last episode too, and I picked up. I went to a antique mall. I guess you call it my mom. They had The Dolls collector series cards. I never heard of what The Dolls is, so I looked them up while I was there. They were $5 for a set, They're stripper cars from like different strip clubs.
I was gonna say, wasn't that? I thought that was a strip club, like just outside Philly.
Here, no, it's not in Philly. It's they have the places behind it. Myrtle Beach. A lot of these are your Florida places.
No. Don't
And
call
New
my
York.
fucking Florida places.
Chances
try to
are they're
cover-
not there anymore, are they?
Hey,
Probably not.
Speaking of which,
Desert Storm.
Desert Storm cards. I have
yeah,
those.
why won't it fucking focus? Maybe because my stupid ass is in the picture too, and it's picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
found.
because you have the blurry background.
Oh yeah, all right. Well, I don't know how to undo that shit.
I
So.
found this too. It's a you can't really see it. It's a Gambit
Oh,
card.
Gambit.
Gambit?
Oh,
But-
Gambit card.
but-
Yeah.
It's a Sega promo card. Apparently, it came with the Game Gear games.
Oh, nice. That's
Uh,
awesome. That's awesome.
And then it's just like
visual
it's
effects. Oh, there we go.
the same trip. And then I got 2 little pins: a Ghostbusters pin and a Turtles pin.
Well, I currently have this right next to me. It's a Score Bunny Pokemon card.
Ah,
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
hey, listen. Look, I'm into the Pokemon, so
my
I'm not gonna say
Pokemon
shit.
cards are in my basement, but I have a pile too.
There you go. There's a better.
There you go. The
better
B2.
picture. Yeah, dude. I got my whole freaking stack of them. I knew I had them somewhere.
I've got a bunch. Dad still has, which obviously we talked about this. What was that? 2-3 episodes ago?
Yeah.
Those cards that are worth like nothing. I think Rich, you said it's like you can go to yard sale, you can go to any kind of antique store or whatever. There's like always an unopened box of those cards.
Yeah. Oh, look. Got us a George Bush card.
The Commander in Chief.
We got Little Beer and Bush
Whale
on this
card.
episode.
That's his rookie cards. I'd hold on to that.
Yeah,
Worth
I
5
dude, I
cents.
wonder if I can get it. Yeah,
And
I
he's
wonder if I
dead,
can
so it's got to be worth more, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what if I get it signed and I realize, oh wait, he's dead. So I'm guessing not.
I mean, you could if you want to kind of make that happen.
We've got some.
I got a shovel.
I actually have his. I actually do have his autograph in a book. My dad gave it to me. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you? Oh shit. Oh, yeah, we got a Scud.
Did it say, "Hey Tom"?
No, they don't. No.
Tom.
Man, I know the first. When I first. Oh man. Bob, I swear.
Hey Tom.
Hey, have any of you guys been on
I'm
any
maybe
like
fucking doing it until
beer
you
trips
just.
or anything, like East Coast wise, like Asheville or anything like that? No.
Yeah, these guys don't drink enough to. Well, they do drink enough, but just not. Well, Bob, I don't know. Probably not like that. I know, but Rich, you and I talked about it too. Rich is more into whiskey too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I do a brewery tour. I just haven't, I haven't, but I would.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that's real. The problem is that I don't have friends down here that are into beer.
I was just going to say the same thing. I'm kind of by myself, so if I go there by myself, and then it's like one of those
Uber
signs that
home.
you have a problem thing. Yeah.
we just drag them along. I mean, hey, that little beaver trip we took, because obviously,
back to the
See,
beer.
See,
I-
I've
I-
gone on beaver
yeah,
trips,
I'm
but they're
fine.
totally different than what you're talking about.
yeah, see that reaction. But no, like the last time we were there, because that was me, you, and John, me and you, Bink. But he wasn't. I mean, as far as I knew, he wasn't like that big into beer. But man, he got into it after a while because he was the one that wanted to run the menu.
Mhm.
And they had 24 beers on tap.
We the only thing we have local aside from that kind of stuff is there's a rum distillery. That's
Cool.
like literally I could see it from my house. So like if we get all you guys down here to the great country of Florida, we could all run over there. It's pretty fun. I've been through it a couple times now, get my free samples and then go on to the bar. That's my pre-gaming and then go on to a bar and but it's interesting too, because obviously, just like they do at the breweries, I would imagine they explain the whole process to you and everything. And then you get to taste like the 3 different parts. They have the heart, the head, and I forget what the hell they call the other part.
The bush.
The beaver.
The
Beaver.
yeah, the beaver. So, but like they show you and then they do everything. I mean, it's really cool. They show you all the aged rum barrels in the back and everything. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
Where are you at in Florida?
I'm in Cape Coral. So
Oh,
I
okay.
am just west of Fort Myers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Dude, you got
say
some
Bink,
killer breweries
say
around
Bink
there.
knows Florida, yeah, pretty well.
yeah,
Because
it's,
you're
Yeah, hit up. Tripping Animals is another one near you that you need to hit up too.
yeah.
Tripping Animals 3. Shit.
is it 3-phase?
No,
No.
I thought of it earlier, but I mean, if you hit up those are really good.
All right.
Miami Brewing's really good too. But the
Yeah,
Buddha is awesome.
Cigar City is in Tampa, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a
All
cool
right.
tap house there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
might
I'm
be
actually
worth
coming down to the
it.
Keys this summer, and we're going to stop at the Funky Buddha before we go down.
Oh, sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's funny too because for the
He
longest
did it.
you got it. For the longest time, I thought we have a local bar called Buddha,
Uh-huh.
and I would go there and they have Funky Buddha on tap. For the longest time, I thought that it was like they were associated with it somehow, and then I realized, oh no, it's like a legit brewery. Like it's not them.
Because Bink, I know you're part of their program. You get stuff mailed to you, don't you? Or how does that work?
Yeah, I'm one of their society members. I have a family member that lives in Island Morada, which is like the second set of Keys.
Yeah.
And so they live down there, 5 months of the year, but they live up here the rest of the time. And so they just go and pick up beer. Me and my other buddy, we split it, and we get their limited release stuff. So it's really cool. Like last night, I actually had one of their barrel aged rum ones that was really, really good. They do killer porters and brown ales.
Nice.
Yeah, the maple
the
bacon
name of the beer
porter.
was Morning Wood.
Oh,
Morning Wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one you've given me about 3 or 4 times. It's they make a maple bacon porter, and that.
Oh yeah,
stuff's
maple bacon is
ridiculous.
awesome.
Yeah, that's
that sounds fantastic.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
and Last Snow is another really good beer. That's a good porter out of Funky Buddha.
See, I like is it Flying Dogs? Gonzo Imperial Porters.
Gonzo's, yeah.
Yeah, Gonzo's a decent one. That's actually probably the best beer they make, because they make like some of the stuff. I don't know.
Their 120 minute is amazing.
No, not Dogfish. Flying Dog.
Oh, Flying Dog. That's one with the cartoonish characters.
Yeah,
on it.
The
Right, they make
Ralph
like
Steadman.
Yeah, they make Truth and some other ones. Gonzo's probably the best.
They
Yes.
I'm trying to think. They make Raging Bitch, a Belgian style. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Yeah.
Are they the ones that make clown shoes?
No, that's
No.
Clown Shoes is Clown Shoes, right? That's
Yeah, they're their own brewery.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of then? There was one.
They make. Trying to think, Clown Shoes has a lot of decent ones. Actually, they're pretty good. But Flying Dog's out of Baltimore, and some of the other stuff, like they've come out with like a couple beers that were inspired, like mixed with like Old Bay and some really bizarre stuff.
I've had a sampler pack that had the Old Bay in it. And I might still have an Old Bay one in my my fridge because I didn't like that. There was an oyster stout, which wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah. Oh, and it was Dogfish. Okay, Dogfish had that's the one. They made Bitches Brew. I don't know if they still make it or not. I haven't been able to find it recently, but that was like a ale with honey in it. That was really, but like a dark ale. And they had a Grateful Dead one that was a American Beauty, I think it was called. It was a later.
The berries on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
The thing I've been drinking, I've had a few of these lately. The Dogfish has the tall boys now on the 90 minutes,
Okay.
and they're cheap too for what they are. It's like almost a 20-ounce can for like less than $3. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, the 90 minutes will get you pretty drunk.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I bought the two Founders things. I think the KBS was like $30 for the 4-pack. It was something insanely high. It was good though.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bob, I know you and I have talked about this before. With I know this is one of your all-time favorites, and I always liked it too. The
Natty Ice.
Sam Adams Cherry Wheat. I know that's one of your big ones, and you were the one that's kind of turned me on to that. And it is really it's a nice one. I do enjoy that. But it's weird because I never see it.
Right. I think they stopped making it.
Yeah, I always liked that one. It was because it had an interesting, like it was nice and it was light enough. It was like a good summer like and for being down where you're at, obviously it made sense for all year round.
Right.
But like in kind of how my mind was working, Jeff, I was thinking of a Distill key lime.
Oh, the key lime goose.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
guys
awesome.
like key lime pie?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
Rich,
one
I'm
of
telling
the
you,
few good things that come out of Florida. Why do you not like key lime pie?
I don't like Florida like at all.
Rich, I'm telling you, if you can, I'm sure you've seen it too in PA because
Probably, yeah.
Distill has a huge distribution range. Hell, Bob, you see that? You could probably find that stuff down in Total.
Total Wine.
Yeah,
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah, Distill has a huge distribution range, but they make this key lime pie goes, and it's ridiculous. It tastes just like key lime pie.
Yeah, I wish I liked it because I hear that people down here make really good key lime pie, but dude, I've just never been able to get into key lime.
You mentioned
Yeah.
Sam Adams, and for some reason, had me think of Samuel Smith, the oatmeal stout.
Oh,
was
that's
really good,
awesome too.
Yeah.
That was my first type of craft beers, was the oatmeal stout.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
There was a local brewery or bar here that used to make just oatmeal stout. That was the only thing they'd had at the bar, and it was just absolutely killer. And like that's like a lost art is oatmeal stouts. You don't see them anywhere.
Yeah.
I know Schlafly had one, didn't they?
Yeah, that's keyword had. I mean,
true. Fair enough.
Back up near my mom, they have the it's the left hand milk stout on a nitro tap, and that's really good.
That was my gateway into milk stouts was left hands, and yeah, they're some of the ones. Yeah, they're still really good, but some of the ones I've had since. So let's kind of do a go around here. Is there anything that like beer wise that you've had you're just like, not only am I never drinking this again, I wish I could take it out of my system and forgot it. Anyone want to go first on that?
Drinking with Bob, and it wasn't Bob's fault, but it was the Keystone Ice or whatever. It was whatever the hell when we were playing beer pong with it tastes like ash. It was just horrible. Never liked it. It made me Natty Ice too. Natty Ice and Keystone something or other. Yeah.
I remember
long time ago. Yeah.
Was it at a restaurant or like a bar or something? Were you with me when we went to the beer pong tournament and it tasted like they used cups that people used as ashtrays?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
Wasn't there for that one.
All right, because I was gonna say, I don't remember what beer that was, but I never wanted to drink it again. It tasted literally like they used the glasses as ashtrays.
I'm not a big fan of Heineken either. For some reason, it just tastes too heavy or something to me.
Yeah, dude. I don't like normal Heineken. Now, Heineken Light, for some reason, I'm okay with. But Heineken itself, just straight up Heineken, I'm not a fan of. I tried it, and I just, dude.
Have you ever tried the actual Heineken beer from Europe? It is so different.
No, and what's funny is I've been looking for, and I actually just found the beers that I've been looking for on my timeline here. But I had a beer that I've never been able to get in the States. I had it when I was in Turkey. It was called Tuborg, and it's a Danish beer. And funny enough, they name dropped it on The Simpsons one time. But I have not been able to find it since I got back to the States. And supposedly, even if I did, what we have here isn't the same as what I was getting from over there.
Yeah, the import's probably different.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of German beers are like that, So how about, but yeah, Bob, what about like, is there anything that's just been like, other than ashtray beer, like by name, anything that was like, dude, I'm not doing this ever again?
See, it's weird for me because there's one that we talked about. I know we talked about it. La Fin du Monde.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I ever had it, I absolutely loved it. I was like, oh, this is great. This is my new beer. And then the second time I had it, it wasn't as good. And I was like, it was bad enough that I never wanted to drink it again. And I haven't to this day drank another one. So I'd be willing to give it another shot. But that one, normal Heineken, the stateside normal Heineken. And this one, I would have to give this one another shot. But I had, was it Big Baby Jesus?
I was going to say that one too. That's the peanut butter
Yeah.
jelly style. It was too sweet. I thought it was too sweet anyway.
Yeah. It was.
Oh,
It
that's
was
Is that a Duclaw? Isn't it?
Duclaw.
It's Duclaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which
Ah,
surprised
Duclaw's-
me because I heard their stuff is fantastic.
Yeah,
Mm.
Duclaw's funny. There's maybe one or two that's okay. They're just not.
Kind of like Rogue. I'm not a fan of the
Rogue's
beer.
another similar one like that.
That
Just
day was
'cause-
good though.
Yeah, like when I went to Portland, I went to Rogue, and I went into the bathroom. And I just pissed on the floor and left because I thought of their beer.
Nice.
That's got to be.
So I knew I had
story
to
too.
stick to-
Well, I was really drunk, but still.
Eh.
Had to piss and just pissed on the floor in the bathroom.
All right, so Bink, I got a question for you then on this. Same question, obviously, because that's what we're doing here. But whatever. I've
All right,
not known
so-
you to ever say like I hate something, but I'm really curious.
So there's a couple styles I really don't like. I don't like Christmas beers that are like real flowery. I don't like pumpkin beers, and I hate smoked beers. Like the beer that you said, like what one don't you like? And it's an Ada beer out of Germany. It's like drinking smoked soot, ash, water shit. And like it is absolutely the worst beer. I could see the label in front of me and I just want to throw the bottle against the wall.
So I feel the same way with that the peaty scotches, the ones that taste like you just got a big mouthful of moss.
Mm-hmm.
Lafong. I think that's what it's just
Yeah. So it's those style of beers that I just don't like.
Yeah, if I went style wise, and I've said this before to you at least, but any of those pepper beers, if they're really hot and there's no balance, I just it's gross. And I've had a homebrew like jalapeno saison that I just could not drink because it tasted like taking a jar of salsa and straining it and drinking the juice.
Yeah, no thanks.
And that's no, like I want something somewhat refreshing, and that's a no. But the one that really sticks in my head, and Bob, I think you and I kind of went back around and did this, sometime last year. Remember when we did like the Desert Island, like best of, but we kind of like went back around that and did a worst of,
Yes,
on certain things. And I may have mentioned this before, but Royal Jamaican ginger beer. Have any of you guys ever had that?
No. But I've got thoughts. I've got thoughts on that one.
I bought one of those one time, and me, Danielle, and Kyler all tried to drink that, and we couldn't get through a full bottle. The three of us,
Yeah,
the same bottle.
too gingery, or
It's like there's a difference between a ginger that you use to make a mule, right?
yeah.
This stuff was, ugh. I don't have any
Yeah.
way to put it.
I work with a lot of Indian guys, being a programmer, and whenever
don't
the one
say.
gets sick, anytime the guy used to get sick, he would come in and he would just drink ginger and hot water, and you'd smell the ginger through the office, and it's just like.
I
I've
like
had-
ginger too, but I can't
Yeah.
take it in heavy doses. It's
No,
just ridiculously bad. Oh,
So I when another one of those ones where I was like the first time I had it, I was like, oh, this is awesome. And then after that, I haven't been able to do anything even close. Was I had a Dark and Stormy, and so it's rum in a ginger beer.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time I had it, I was like, where the hell has this been all my life? And then every time I've tried to drink one ever since, I fucking hated it. And I've tried ginger beer and I fucking hated it. It doesn't matter who makes it. I just haven't found one. Like I've tried a couple and I can't remember the names off the top of my head, but
and
I just, ever since then, I just haven't liked it.
it's insane too because I'll drink a ginger ale, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, dude, Jack and Ginger's my go-to.
It's obviously, the ginger, non-alcoholic, whatever. But ginger beer, is particularly that one, it was like one of the worst things I've ever had. And I don't even, I can't think of anything that compares because like Rich, you were talking about, it's just so heavy in the ginger. It's like there sometimes too much of something that is good is just not, it just, no.
You were saying about the drink that you don't like. I went to the Kentucky Derby a few years ago and I tried a mint julep, and I love bourbon. You throw mint in there, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
I went.
Took like
You're
one
talking-
sip and I'm like, this is awful. How do people drink this shit?
You were talking about the Bears earlier. I went on a work trip when I was in Chicago, and we went to Mike Dicka's Steakhouse, and that was the first place I had a mint julep, and work was paying for it, so I had several of them, and I liked it. I like mint a lot though, so it was.
Well, I
it
like
was
mint
good.
too, but
Yeah,
it was just I just did not like it.
maybe just bad bourbon. I don't know.
I mean, I was at the Kentucky Derby, so
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
yeah,
that's
you're kind of in the
getting
state
it
where,
right.
you know,
yeah,
although maybe they were low shelfing you.
Yeah.
could have
That's
been.
true.
The cost
You
wasn't
know.
low shelf though.
Oh, dude, it's the Derby, man. They're gonna bend you over, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Surprised you didn't have to pay for toilet paper at the Derby.
exactly.
Going back to what Bob was saying about drinking something and not being able to drink it again. I haven't had. You were talking about Yingling. I haven't had a Yingling in years, just because I discovered other things since then. And Red Stripe was another one that I was going back to Jamaica. I would drink a pile of Red Stripe, like I want to say as a kid, but I guess I can say as a kid since I'm 40, and I haven't been able to go back to that either. It's just like this isn't great. I mean, it's not terrible, but not as good as you remember it being.
No,
Corona's
I
another
will
one.
say that too. I've never been able to drink Corona. Because
Corona when I was younger, I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah,
And now
lime.
it's like,
I'm sophisticated.
I don't want any beer that I got to put a fruit in. That's
I
why I don't
traveled a
let
lot.
Tom go in my drinks.
I traveled a lot for work, but we went to Dallas too, and we had like real Mexican beers there, and like going back to a Corona after that.
No,
I don't remember what they were now.
oh, Pacifico is
so
my
wasted.
favorite Mexican beer.
Dos Equis?
Modelo's really good too, but
So
I like Pacifico.
Oh, Pacific.
I don't like.
Okay.
I don't
See, I
like.
like Modelo. I like Modelo Negro too.
Yeah,
That was one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Landmark used to have them on special, I think, on Tuesdays, and they were dude, I would get it was like buy one get one free on Modelo, the Double X.
I don't like Texas for the same reason I don't
Flat
like
or
Florida.
Negro, not sorry.
But they had cheap steaks, and that was awesome. Get like
What?
a ribeye steak for like in a restaurant, for like $10. Like this is awesome. And the nicest Mexican person in the world would bring it out to you. It was cool.
Wait, where was this?
This was in Mexico, in Dallas.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Well, the way they treat it now. Well, we got 1 billion people coming into the country from Mexico, so it's almost like in Texas and Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, they had to be nice to you. They had to keep their green card.
How many did you have, Rich?
I had a nice glass of whiskey and this 11% Velvet Rush.
Oh, he's into it now. He's gaming.
All right.
And then I only drink like once a month, so when I drink, I tend to get. I think they call that binge drinking.
I'm gonna call bullshit.
But it's cool.
You drink every time we record.
Yeah, and like we've done this like 3 weeks in a row.
No, 1 week I wasn't drinking. It was 2 weeks ago. Believe it or not, last week I was. Yeah.
Yeah, the one where we completely for an hour and change dogged Bob. That episode.
Yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a douchebag.
He'll never listen to this anyway.
No.
Yeah, I'm never gonna fucking listen to this anyway. So you talk all the shit you want about me now, because I'm never gonna listen to this fucking one. I can't, Tom. I don't know how the fuck you do it, because I can't stand the sound of my own fucking voice.
My first, it's funny. My mom asked about the podcast when we were driving in the car. We had an hour drive.
Add a listener.
Yeah, I said, well, I guess I'll put it on. And I couldn't stand my own voice either. Like my mom was cool with it, but like, no, this is horrible. It sounds horrible. So I'm going to start talking like this and make my voice a little deeper.
Well,
I was just watching the Batman too, so that makes me want to talk a little deeper.
I started listening to this stuff because for sound quality check, and I realized that's how bad. Bob, you talked about when we did the "Am I the Asshole" episode. My microphone on the laptop I was using was really jacked up, so like I was like, basically turning up the volume, and Bob, you sound like you were silent. So like you can't listen to it. Yeah, Silent Bob, exactly. No.
Rich is the only one who fucking hates him.
Oh yeah, hey Jake, you ready for this one? Rich loves every Kevin Smith movie from Clerks 2 forward.
Yeah,
Especially
they're
no.
they're
Every
my
Kevin Smith
favorites.
movie, especially the ones with
Ones with his
Harley
daughter.
in them.
Yeah, she's fucking hot. She found all that weight Kevin Smith lost. No, you know how great The Godfather 3 was because Sophia Coppola was in it? Same thing with what's her face Smith. Harley Quinn Smith. Yeah. Apparently Mallrats 2 is done. I have high hopes for it. It's gonna be wonderful.
Wait, Mallrats 2?
Yeah.
No, I thought he was doing Clerks 4.
Clerks.
He couldn't do
No,
Clerks 3. Clerks 3.
Is
I
it
was gonna
Clerks 3?
say.
One of them he couldn't do. I
Right.
think you're right. I think he couldn't do
Yes.
Mallrats 2, so he went back to Clerks 3.
Yeah.
As much
because
as I don't like
Stan
him,
Lee-
I listen to his podcast, so it's
Yeah.
like a hate
exactly.
a hate listen. Yeah.
You
I
fucking
listen to this stuff,
contrarian fuck. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Jeff,
please.
you're Kevin Smith too, right? You got any Kevin Smith favorites? Because we've talked Kevin Smith a lot here, especially Rich loves Harley Quinn. So
I like this He-Man. A lot of people seem to hate it, but I think it was okay. I don't know.
The what?
His He-Man, the Netflix.
Oh yeah. Oh
version,
no, dude, I love
yeah.
this He-Man. Loved this He-Man.
So Jeff, any Kevin Smith stuff are you a fan of?
I like Clerks.
Yeah, that's about where. I
As long
mean,
as you stop it, pretty good. And we decided that Red State was pretty good too, and that was after it. I like his heart. Well, I don't want to call it a horror movie, but I like Tusk. I thought that was okay. It's anytime he goes back to the View Askew stuff, it's like he's still 12 and trying to do. I don't know. I just
Oh man,
reboot was so bad.
I thought Jericho as a KKK member was fucking hilarious.
He had no reason to be in that movie though. That movie didn't have to. The movie itself was. I'd rather go back and watch Yoga Hooters. And that was, I think, the worst
That's
movie.
just because you wanted to see Harley Quinn Smith in yoga pants.
If she was doing Lily Rose Depp, then maybe it'd be worth watching.
wow. I think I told you this was going to devolve into some craziness. So.
Talk about little beavers. That'd be Lily Rose Depp.
And Thai bananas.
Yeah.
In Tom's mouth.
Cheers.
Wash down that taste, huh?
Bink, I'm telling you, this is you haven't had this one yet, have you?
Mm-mm.
That's good. It was really good.
You like bananas in your mouth?
A bunch of them at the same time.
You know why he's got that background up, right?
All I
When he
see is
turns around,
that's right.
when he
You're on
turns
your
around, he's
phone.
got
The
glory
VR.
holes. It's just a bunch of dicks behind him sticking through a wall, just waiting to be serviced.
Mhm.
Oh.
Like a fucking circus seal.
Well, we can't see what he's
Yeah,
sitting
the
on.
Glory Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he keeps stretching out his mouth, if you've noticed that. He's trying to get ready.
It is a pretty mouth.
Thanks, Rich. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
He loves hitting truck stops at Paducah. He's got his route.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mom
Unfortunately,
doesn't listen to this one.
we're halfway in between. Halfway in Paducah, halfway in Nashville and St. Louis. So yeah, there's a lot of those here. Yeah.
Hey man, listen, if you want to be a lot lizard, that's on you. I'm not going to shame you for that. You do what you got to do, bud.
That's Matt
Nothing
Hill.
wrong
That's
with
not
chugging some dick.
Everybody wants a
Dude,
salty surprise now and again.
I picked up both of my dogs came from Amish. They were probably those bad places where you're not supposed to get a dog, puppy mills, but whatever. But I had to drive like 2 hours for the one and 3 hours for the other up into Amish country. And driving in rural PA is like, I'm sure it's just as bad as rural Kentucky or whatever, but you're going down the highway and it's like porn store, motel, gun shop, Trump sign.
That's just Florida, man. That's like driving around this town.
I was impressed.
Rich, they call pretty much anything outside of like,
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's pretty much the same state.
You're on the border, bud.
Yeah.
Not too far out.
Still blue though.
Yeah.
Oh,
You gotta,
man.
dude. Down here, it's like it's.
We're gonna have
barbecue.
Senator Oz soon though, so it's cool.
What?
Dr. Oz is running for PA Senate. Congress, one of them.
Oh my gosh, seriously?
I got to see ads every day on the TV. Yes. during Jeopardy. It's the only TV I watch is Jeopardy, and it's Dr. Oz ads against them and for them.
I'd
Oh,
rather
have you reached Jeopardy age, Rich?
I watched Jeopardy since I was a kid.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I've watched it on and off too, but
I don't like Blossom. I think I like her less than I like Kevin Smith, but I like the other guy. They have 2 hosts now that like go back and forth.
Wait, Kevin Smith is a host?
No. I'm just saying I hate. I'm putting Blossom in the same ranks as Kevin Smith.
What happened to LeVar Burton?
He got screwed out of the thing. He got like 1 week that he wasn't prepared for, and then when they were looking for Jeopardy hosts, they had that producer that wound up getting it for a while, and they say that he was sabotaging some of the guest hosts.
Oh, of course he was.
So yeah.
So all right,
and LeVar Burton's black. The people who generally watch Jeopardy are older, whatever. They don't want to see a black host. It's bad enough they see Blossom.
Jesus. All right, we're gonna digress.
I love LeVar Burton though. I think he's awesome. He raised me with that Reading Rainbow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though, because I was listening to a good song in the car the other day. Isn't She Lovely by Stevie Wonder, and I started thinking about it like. So he's singing Isn't She Lovely, and he starts describing. So it's legitimately a question, isn't it? He's not saying, like, look how lovely this girl. He's, like, legitimately questioning because he can't fucking see. So how the fuck does he know?
He does
that
know
went over like a goddamn red balloon.
Wait. He does know, though, because have you ever seen his wife?
No.
Neither did he.
Neither is he.
Yeah.
God, we're fucking terrible. Oh,
and you're losing the viewers.
It was probably 0 anyway.
Yeah. We're negative viewers now. That's where we're at, man. No, thank God my girlfriend listens. Otherwise, we wouldn't have anybody.
We'll be at 2 because I listen to.
Oh yeah, because you listen too. That's right. So
my mom listened to like 10 minutes of it.
3.
Dude, I feel so bad for your mom listening to this drivel. Like, you know, she deserves better than that. Don't torture your mother.
Are you saying we're not good? We've done 75 episodes, and you're saying we're not good?
I'm not saying we're not good.
You guys got way better a couple weeks ago. Just saying.
Yeah, that week before Richie started, we were really good.
Yeah.
And then it's just been the shits ever since.
As long as I keep Kevin Smith away, we're doing good.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we never got him as a guest when it was just the 2 of us. So
he'd do it though. You just got to pay him like $5, and like he'd just show up. Weed, bring in some weed, and he shows up.
Done. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. I mean, well, I can't because I'll get fired, but I will find someone as an intermediary to bring him some weed.
Dude, we live in Illinois, or I don't live in Illinois, but I work in Illinois.
Yeah, but
Bink lives in Illinois. Hell,
it's like a 5-minute trip and go get you some.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
In the town that I work in, they turned a car dealership into a distributor.
I live in Norristown, so I don't know if I can find weed, but I can definitely find like meth and heroin like right down the street.
Oh yeah. You can find meth and heroin, and you can find a body that's got meth and heroin in it.
This is true, yes. You can go into Pottstown.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Tom, I'm sure the home visit we do tomorrow, we can get some.
That's very possible. Unfortunately.
How about Richie? You just get down to Fishtown.
That's like an hour. I'm an hour from Philly, even though I'm like 12 miles away. You have to take 76, so it's like an hour.
Oh, that's true.
There's no easy way to get into Philly.
All right, good call.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, the Pottstown's right over there, and Norristown proper's right over there.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
Technically, I'm in Eagleville. It took me a while to understand why is this called Eagleville when it's Norristown? Like, oh, they don't want to be associated with Norristown. Gotcha.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Well,
if you go that way, though, you're in Bluebell, and you have all the lawyers, so you're set.
Bluebell or Blue Ball?
Bluebell.
Oh, how far are you from Intercourse?
I don't know.
How about Bird in Hand?
Intercourse is. No.
How far are you from Monkey's Eyebrow, Tom?
About 30 minutes. I'm
about Possum Trot.
Yeah, Paducah's halfway in between Monkey's Eyebrow and Possum Trot.
I'm 20 minutes from Intercourse at the Asian massage place down in Collegeville.
Yeah, Jeff. Look at a map. There's this funny place, PA, and it's funny because it's an Amish country. There are towns, and I'm not kidding you, Intercourse, Blue Ball, Bird in Hand. Yeah, and they've been there for a couple hundred years.
I'm about 2 hours from Amish country, so hour and a half, 2 hours.
There's
Could
a
we do
town
some
in
Scrapple?
Florida.
Oh yeah,
We have Scrapple everywhere, and I love Scrapple. Grew up on that stuff. Scrapple and pork roll from North Jersey or Taylor ham.
No,
Ooh.
never Taylor
boy.
ham.
Oh boy.
Don't even fucking start that shit.
Oh, this is gonna get worse than the Kevin Smith stuff. Oh,
Don't
boy.
even start that
He
shit.
doesn't like Taylor ham.
It's not fucking Taylor ham. It's pork roll.
Hey. Trenton makes, the world takes.
Damn straight it does.
Yeah.
And it's pork roll.
Okay.
Don't. Hey, you know who calls it Taylor ham?
Who calls it Taylor ham?
Hollywood.
Uh,
Do you
he's
know
from
Billy
North
Hollywood?
He's from North Jersey.
Yeah, I know. You know Billy Hollywood? Is that what you want to do?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Then it's
Let's ask the out of region person. Is it Taylor ham or pork roll?
I don't know either one of
I
those.
was going to say, does he know what we're talking about?
No.
I want your answer.
I like pork roll just because.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now there's
It's way
different
better.
people that make it, but the only one you want to eat is the Taylor one, which is why it's called Taylor ham, because they make the best.
Listen.
3 against 1.
Yeah, just like it's like Habersatt Scrapple is the Scrapple you want.
Yeah. Oh, yo.
Just like Thai bananas.
Yeah, just like bananas. In
They're
Tom's
the best. Many at once.
Many at once. Many. I'm looking for it. Here it is. There's a town in Florida called Yeehaw Junction. And
there's a gay Illinois.
I kind of want to go to Yeehaw Junction and steal a sign.
Mhm.
Which
We've
I
done
guess
that before.
No, we haven't. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have an Alloway sign in my garage.
Do you really?
Mhm.
I wasn't with you when you did that.
No, I didn't do it either. Ewan grabbed it and
Did
gave
he?
it to me. Mm-hmm.
Of course he did.
Yeah, Ewan and Alex.
Shit. Hey, is Ewan still at Gino's?
Probably.
Yeah.
Which Geno's?
The one
remember the golf place?
and driving range on
I thought he. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking of the wrong
45?
person.
Yeah.
Lee. It's Lee that's in China, right? Did he ever come back from China? Or is he
No,
dead?
he's back. He's back. He got married.
To a Chinese girl.
So he bought one?
Oh, that's fucked up.
I've rented a pile.
No, he's married. They have kids. I haven't talked to him in a while, but his sister is on my Facebook, and I've seen him and his.
I'm 55 minutes from Intercourse, PA. Just had to look it up real quick.
Nice.
I'm like 10 minutes from the Colonial Theater from the Bob. That's in Phoenixville, which is right the next 2 towns
nice.
over.
Yeah.
I'm like 16
actually
hours
been to
away
the
from the Colonial
Colonial-
Diner.
Of Gay, Michigan. They have it's called the Gay Bar in Gay, Michigan. It's wonderful.
we used to have a gay bar down here called the Bottom Line. Yeah.
What was the one in Philly? Woody's was the one in Philly.
Makes sense.
It's probably still there.
Yeah. I'm surprised they don't have a gay Hooters called like Anacondas or some shit.
What would that be called? We need a good name for that.
Gay Hooters.
That works too.
Yeah.
Man boobs. Not man boobs. Man hooters.
Cocks.
Thai bananas.
Thai bananas. Thai bananas. See, it all comes back to Thai bananas in Tom's mouth.
I was thinking of Moobers.
Back when we were still in the office, a guy
It'd
took
be
me
bears.
to what the hell is it? Tilted
Back
kilt?
to bears.
Something kilt.
It's a kilt.
Yeah. Never been to one of them before. It was about the same as a Hooters. The food was a little better.
Yeah. No, I think you're onto something there. Could be and now Winnie the Pooh is in the public domain. So
Yeah.
you could call it the honey pot.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh made it in the public domain.
No, you can't call it the
Wow.
honey pot, but that's where you go for the underage girls and the cops there. They're honey pots.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The fact that you know that is disturbing, especially when we were talking about Little Beavers.
Well, anything where it's like they're trying to lure you in as a honeypot.
No, I know, but the honeypot would be what gathers the bears.
God, there's flies.
No, you'd spell
Gathers
it.
bears.
No,
Okay.
that's they
Wait,
spell
what was
it
the-
Hunny, like on.
What was the guy's name on that show that used to say, "Why don't you sit over here and have a cookie?"
Chris,
Chris
was it
Hansen?
Chris something or other? Yeah.
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, hey, that's it. Yeah,
That was after.
You know
after
that
the-
guy, Rich?
After Umbop was less of a hit, he had to do that other show.
You know why? Jesus. You know why I know that name?
Umbop.
You want to know why I know that name? Because when I worked at the free clinic, one of the guys that was one of our patients was actually on that show. And so we found the clips of him. It used to be on YouTube. It got taken down. But we used to go on there and we would show it to people and like, yo, this is one of our fucking people we're supposed to deal with. And because he was such a fucking creep. Like he would come in. We had this little petite doctor, and that's who he liked to see because she looked, she was clearly an adult, but she was small in stature and she looked kind of younger if you didn't know any better.
So boy,
And- girl. Oh, no. She was definitely feminine. Feminine, but like not, she didn't have, she wasn't super womanly. She was feminine, but not womanly. And so, but this fucking creep,
flat titties, you're saying.
yeah, I kind of, I guess. But he ended up finding her. He found her address, sent flowers to her house, and was like creeping. And he was like, yeah, I was going to bring them up to your door myself, but I thought your husband wouldn't like that. How are the kids doing? She never once mentioned to him that she had kids.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So he was a bit problematic.
Restraining order.
Exactly. Oh no, she did. Well, because he said he comes in one day and he goes, "Hey, Doc, I saw you were in the paper. That's the background on my computer now." And he's just like, "Yeah, dude." He was, but I wonder if I can. I'm gonna see if I can find the link because you guys need to see this. It was for a while. If you went on YouTube and you looked up "World's Biggest Loser," that's what came up. Let me see if it still comes up. World's Biggest Loser. What was it called?
I just googled that and it was you.
Fuck off.
Oh, terrible.
You know what? This is why no one likes. Oh shit! It's on here. It's still on here. I'm gonna copy this link and send it to you guys so you can see it and you can see Rich meeting Chris Hansen.
He was super nice.
Did you actually get to eat the cookies?
I think you do. Yes. Probably while
Nice,
you're waiting.
nice.
And then because they're not actually law enforcement, you can get away with it anyway. They have to let you go at the end.
Oh no, this fucker went straight to jail. Like legit
Like,
went
do
to
not
jail.
pass go. Do not
Yeah,
collect
do not pass
$200.
go, do not collect 200 cookies. He went straight to fucking jail. Well, that's not true. He had to go get medically cleared because he was diabetic and he ate the cookies, like started scarfing them down so that he would have a diabetic issue and they wouldn't be able to take him straight to jail.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's not dumb. Like he's dumb, but he's not stupid. Like, so.
See, that's why you don't chat with them online. You just take them from the stores when their mom's not watching.
My God. And on that note, it's been a great episode, guys.
It's been a great series. It was fun knowing you all.
Yeah,
I
join
don't know
us
what
next
penitentiary
week.
you're all going to end up in, but
Join us next week from Leavenworth.
As long as their dad's not Kevin Smith, then you can't lift them to kidnap them.
Do you drive a white van around parks?
He does. He does. How did you know?
Free candy spray painted on the side.
Come pet my puppy. Jesus Christ. We're all going to jail. And we didn't even do anything. It's just guilt by association.
yep. I kind of, it's funny. Bink and I talked about, this all week, on and off. It was like, hey, how's this work and all this, and what are we talking
Child
about?
abduction? No.
Yeah, and I was like, we're gonna do some beer, and it's gonna devolve into something else, and apparently it devolved into a prison sentence. So,
I guess we should probably all shave our beards Just
So don't leave crumbs on in jail.
Dude,
yeah.
all I have to do is do this and be like, look, different person.
That's true. That's true. See, is that why you fucking had us do video this time, you prick?
I was
No, I just
going
wanted to
to
see how
make a
big the
joke
file
about
was.
Bob's
after?
girlfriend being hairy.
What
No,
did you say, Mitch?
You said shave her beards. I'm like, is your girlfriend that hairy?
Little beef.
Oh, fuck you. Sorry, man. She's gonna kick your ass.
That's fine. I'm into that.
I know you are. You fuck. Jesus Christ.
Anyhow, no, this has been great. Bink, dude, thanks for joining us, man. This has been
No
awesome.
problem.
Yeah, thank
Um,
you, dude.
no problem.
We appreciate it.
Can't wait to share the gel cell with you after we post this. We're not going to post a video on this, though. We'll just do
No,
the. I only gonna do this. I just want to see how big this was going to be, file wise, file size
That's
wise.
what she said.
That big.
Womp womp. Yeah. 6 inches.
The size of a Thai banana.
Yeah. Well,
What's happening?
I'm telling you, man. Look, shout out again to Trillium. That's awesome.
Is that going to be like our 9th domain now? Thai bananas.
No, dude, I do have noisebrigadepod.com now.
I saw.
I actually got that one finally. What are we? We're also doublewidecoffin.com
And bigbeefyshootyboys.com.
Yep.
Spelled BOIS.
I'm going to see if fuck Kevin Smith's available.
No,
Glory Tom video?
no, because no, it's not. I can tell you right now,
Glory
it's
Tom.
not available because he did that, and you can actually make an appointment to fucking Kevin Smith.
Fuck Kevin Smith and his fat untalented daughter.com.
Yo,
That's one of the packages.
noisebrigadepod.com was $12 a year. Noisebrigade.com was $3,500
Ooh.
plus
You know
$12
what?
a year.
You know
The
why?
squatter.
Because it's a Boss Toad song.
I think it's because we're that famous.
Okay.
Because
It went up
yeah.
at least $2 when I came on. At least.
Did it though?
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it went up $2 because people found out we were gonna have Bink on.
I actually grabbed it before you guys brought me on, figuring that Tom would grab it from me. And
Yeah,
everybody
as soon as I
told me.
put special guest on our Twitter bump, everyone knew it was going to be Bink. So they're like, "Boom, we're buying it."
Yep.
To the
everybody
moon.
thought it was the cat from Hocus Pocus. They're gonna be really disappointed.
So, dude, our next question before we sign off here, when we get into like are we gonna have our own coin, like Noise Brigade coin, or NFT stuff? I mean, because we might as well roll with the times, right?
Listen, I know we had AJ on to explain that shit to us, but I still don't fucking understand any of it. So
Made up
it's
money.
It's dying anyway. There was just that story. The guy bought it for, I forget what he bought it for. It was like a couple $100,000 and expected to sell it for $1 million. And we were talking bids in the thousands. So it's slowly starting. It was the NFT of the first tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
See,
Jack's
I'm
first
sorry.
tweet.
NFTs, I still don't understand because I'm just going to screenshot your shit.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck if you say you own it or not. Guess what? Now I fucking have it. But I'm going to put it up wherever the fuck I want. And guess what? How are you going to get me to take it down?
The best way I can describe it, and maybe this is me and my dumb simplicity here, but it's the 2022 version of a pyramid scheme.
I was going to say Beanie Babies.
I mean,
But
At least you can hold the Beanie Baby.
yeah,
that's true.
You're milking.
No,
you're,
that's
you're,
true.
yeah, like my whole rationale on the pyramid scheme part is because you're milking people for money, and there's never any return.
You don't want to be the last person to hold an NFT.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there's just nothing. There's no return there. So it's
right.
And the new Beanie Babies are those Funko Pops that everyone seems to be into.
Yeah.
Hey, you leave my Funko Pops alone.
Yeah, Bob has a nice collection.
I actually sold most of them.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
They're signed though.
Clear up. Okay.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
I have some, but I have
Those are
gotten
cool
so
Star
many
Wars
of them.
toys.
And they're all Legos, the Star Wars stuff. And then there's
Oh, they're all Legos?
yeah, and then there's turtles or turtles. They're not Legos.
Is that the Simpsons house?
I do.
That's awesome.
And the yellow submarine is under it. And
Yeah, I see that.
the Flintstones house is next to it. Oh, and I got Voltron and the Ghostbusters firehouse. And again, they're all Legos on the top.
Nice.
I had a flood in my basement, so I had to bring up some of the toys that were down there, and just haven't brought them back down there yet.
We could do a whole episode on your shelf.
I should bring you guys to the basement. There's what I do have set up is the
You got a dungeon down there, or what?
That's what he says to all the kids he picks up in his van.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have the flag.
You like
from G-
lollipops, kids?
the flag
Smell
from
this
G.I.
rag.
Joe.
Does it smell like ether? Does it smell like chloroform to you?
Do you have any clown
Sorry, go
suits?
ahead, Rich.
That's cool. I was gonna say my flag's down there. The GI Joe USS flag is like 7 feet long and 3 feet wide.
Mhm.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's cool.
And then my Motus, my He-Man stuff's down there. And then the old games. Before I got the still. I don't play a lot of old games anymore, but I started playing Cubivore when we were talking about it before.
Oh,
I don't own the game, but I got a optical drive emulator for the GameCube,
nice.
so I'm gonna play it off that.
Yeah, Bink,
I
if
love
you're,
that
if
game
you're
so
interested, you're
much.
gonna have to come back on. We'll do video games in depth because we're big on that. I know you're a big gamer, so
Oh yeah.
That was super easy, by the way. You get I forget what it's called, but you pull out the
laser.
CD drive and you just drop it right in. There's no soldering or anything. It's just a direct,
Really?
like anyone can do it, kind of a thing.
Oh, so basically, you're just trying to tell me that I could actually do it.
Anyone can do it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And Peyton can help you if you can't figure it out.
I'll probably have to ask him.
Yeah.
I'll probably
He's got
have to
little
ask
hands, so it might be easier to get to
Well,
the connector.
Well, that's
and
what
stuff,
I'm thinking. Like, I mean, I've got these big monkey hands. I can't do shit with them. Like, fucking dick.
Have you guys added extra hard drive to your PS5?
Not
Yes.
yet, because I haven't run out of space yet.
I was so afraid to break the thing when I was taking off that cover. Oh, I was like,
I was telling Tom about it. Mine flew across the room and dented the wall.
holy shit.
I was like, motherfucker, pow! And it flew across the room. But I
know.
figured out an easier way to do it.
What size did you get? Did you go with the terabyte or did you get a 2 terabyte one?
Yeah, I
I
just
got
went one.
two.
I did 2 terabyte
did
on
you get
mine.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did I?
I went with the 2 terabyte.
It's like
The-
$300.
the whatever the Seagate Fire,
Yeah.
whatever that's called. Yeah,
Did you go the
Oh,
one that
I
I
did
sent
go
you?
with one.
Did you go the one with that I sent you?
I don't remember the one. I know I did. I don't remember. Mine was this. I bought mine from Best Buy. It was like the Seagate
Oh.
Fire or whatever it was. It was on
Okay.
sale right around
Did-
Christmas time.
Did you guys get your PS5s from a scalper or did you actually find them in the store?
Oh, I have an interesting
they're
story about
not
how I
in
got
stores.
mine.
Sam's
See,
Club.
I broke down
I
and
got
bought from a
mine.
scalper.
I got mine from a Target in Kansas. I had to go
Uh.
pick it up.
Yeah. So Tom and I and Danielle were trying to, like, for weeks, probably was it months even? We're trying on Walmart on the app whenever it would come in stock.
Mhm.
Like, because I would be going to pick Peyton up, they would be getting done work or at work or whatever. Well, no, they were done work. They were very
Yeah, we were
very-
close to the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. So we were sitting there, and I would have my iPad and my iPhone, and they had whatever devices they had, and we were like, click, click, fuck. And then finally, I ended up getting one that way. But I had to sign up for that damn Walmart Plus bullshit.
Gotcha.
Oh,
And instead of,
I,
well, here's how stupid I am too. Like, I thought that I'd sign up for the monthly one, so I
We
could just cancel it. Fuck off. I thought I could just sign up for the monthly, and I accidentally signed up for the year. So
well,
How do
now
we-
you can get stuff by drone sent to your house, right?
yeah, well, that's the good part about it is I get the free grocery delivery if I ever decide to use it.
I had mine through Target. So Jeff and I had a training. Jeff wasn't there for it this October, and I had mine purchased at the Target that's like an hour north of me, and it was online. And it was pick up in store, and they canceled it because they didn't have enough stock. So I had purchased it, and then they refunded my money because they didn't have it. Well, then so I kept trying Target because they would do occasional drops, and I found a drop on it, and it said somewhere available, but it didn't say where. So I started hitting like all the states that were close. So I was like Tennessee, Missouri, Ohio. Like I just I ran around in a circle, and I finally was like, you know what? I'm just gonna hit Kansas, and we'll see what happens. And boom, they had one. It was in the middle of Kansas. It was like 8 or 9 hours away. It was on a Friday, and I got it, and I ended up driving that night. I took a day off of work to go get it, And sure enough, they had it. And it was the craziest thing because I had to get walked to my car by security because they thought I was going to get jumped for getting it. Because it was like right before Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So it was, but yeah, no, I got one. And Jeff, I know you got one like through Sam's, didn't you?
Yeah, I got mine through Sam's Club. Me and my buddies, we were playing and hopped off at like 11:59, and I got a notification on my phone from Sam's Club, and at midnight it went on sale, and I got like a bundle. So mine was like a little bit more than, but I got an extra controller and I got the Spider-Man game with it. So I paid what was retail price for all that. And then I actually just bought a second one. My buddy was looking for one, and because he was at work, and he's like, "Hey, can you go on PlayStation Network or whatever, or Sony Store, whatever it was?" And I got in, and I bought him one. So
you got yours
but
early though, didn't you? You like
I got
long,
mine
like
in August.
oh, I thought you got yours closer to launch, like of
No, mine
no?
was like,
Okay.
yeah, it was August when I got mine.
Okay. For whatever reason, I knew you were the first person I knew that had like really had. Well, not. That's right. No, it was yeah. Okay. No, I'm thinking. Okay. No, that's right. You did get yours before me, but I was trying to think of who that was. Yeah. No. Okay.
I had one buddy that got it. The only buddy I knew was one of my Chicago buddies. He got it at launch. He was one of the Best Buy exclusive members or whatever, and he was able to get his PlayStation through there. It's just stupid how they've done it.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't see it in stores or anything.
I upgraded my TV, and then like, well, I want to get a PS5, and then I couldn't find it anywhere for a month, and just I got off Craigslist. I was supposed to meet the guy at the police station, and he texted me, said, "Listen, I've been drinking. I'm really drunk. I don't want to drive. Can you come pick it up from my house?" Like, okay, this is where I get murdered. And it wasn't the center Norristown. The center of Norristown's a little scary. Like, it's where the two of you guys are from Jersey. When I lived in Collingswood's a very nice neighborhood. It's sandwiched between Haddonfield, which is like a super rich area. But then if you go on the other side, it's Camden. Where I am, I'm in Eagleville. It's like the same way. Like on one side is Bluebell, which is super richy lawyer area, and the other side is Norristown proper, which is like where the courthouse is there, where Cosby was had his trials and stuff. Yeah. So
at his best.
Yeah, it's not the nicest neighborhood. So this guy's like, "Well, can you meet me at my house, which is at X location?" Which is only like 2 miles from where I am, but it's 2 miles in the wrong direction. But I really wanted this PS5. So nothing happened, obviously. It wasn't the scariest Craigslist deal I ever made, but it was it was a little sketchy. And it was $650 for the disc one, which is definitely more than retail.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, okay,
yeah,
I
you
really,
can't
really
hit too hard
wanted
on that. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
then
mean, when you take into account the what you call
I didn't have to drive 8 hours to Kansas. Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
Well, no, but I mean, when you take into account the stupid Walmart Plus thing that I bought, only $50 more than what I paid. So
yeah, they really the six Jeff hit it the best because you got the extra controller and Spider-Man with it. So.
Yeah, I think mine was like $660, and I got the extra controller.
Yeah, I remember that bundle. That bundle I think was $649.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's
I picked up Spider-Man too.
A month of like PS Plus or something like that.
Spider-Man was the first one I picked up, and I played maybe 2 or 3 hours of it, and it's just as good as the first Spider-Man. So I'll go back to it eventually. And then Cyberpunk. I really wanted to play Cyberpunk, and I haven't touched it yet, but I got it. So
yeah, I got with mine the old Spider-Man, because I never played that. I got Destruction All Stars, which was garbage.
Terrible.
It was $10. I got Sackboy. I got Bug Snacks, and then I just got Scarlet Nexus.
There's I don't know if it's a PS5 game or a PS4 game, but Tempest 4000 you can get for the PS5. I think it's a PS4 or whatever. It's Tempest. Basically, it's Tempest 2000 for the Atari console, whose name I can't think of right now, even though it's in my basement.
Jaguar?
The Jaguar. It's the Jaguar Atari 2000, but upgraded for new consoles. It came out on the PS Vita first, and then they like kind of started putting it. It's done by the same guy, though, Jeff Minner, who's been making games since like the Commodore 64 days. He's a bear, and he's like super psychedelic games. Like all these games have that kind of ravey soundtrack and particle effects and stuff. And
Nice.
Tempest 4K is just one of them games that you can sit down. And Tempest is the one where you're got like a circle and you're shooting into
you're
the
on-
circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just awesome. It's I recommend it. It's also on the Switch, so I picked it up for the Switch too. Like I bought it like 4 times now, so that's how much I like the game. Like I had it for the Vita, the Switch, the PS4, and the PS5.
Well, that's like Tom with
Skyrim.
With Skyrim.
Yeah.
Came out for his toaster and he bought it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that version of it actually.
I
Yeah.
have
Have
the
you ever-
PSVR one and never played it, so you're doing.
Have you ever played the one on Alexa?
No, it's actually one version I have not played.
So it's like
Amazing.
a voice activate like a
This might answer your question. Before you move on. It is the third planet from the sun. It is the
Shut
only
up,
planet
Alexa.
known to have life on it.
it was telling me about Earth.
Yeah.
But no, it's like a what's the word I'm looking for here? Like a text adventure game. And it's like you walk into a
choose your
cave.
adventure. Yeah.
It's like you walk into a cave. There's a skeleton. What do you do? And you can do like you can shout at it, or you can use magic, or you can attack it with a weapon. Like, and then you have to choose like there's a rickety bridge, or there's a nice smooth staircase. Which do you choose? You know, and then you go through, and then you level up, and you get different abilities and shit. It's pretty impressive for Alexa, which I unplugged. So yeah, do that again.
Oh, that was good. I don't know. I think this is fun, but yeah, no, we'll have to. Jeff will have to have you back on. We do a deep dive video game one again because we will. So I know you're a big gamer, like I said, and no, this is awesome. Thanks again for joining us.
Coming tomorrow, I have a Chinese version of a EverDrive 64 because you can't get EverDrives right now.
Nice. Let me know how it is.
Yeah. It was like $80, so it got good reviews on Amazon.
There you go.
But
It's that ED64 Plus.
Exactly, yeah. The guy that builds the EverDrives was from Ukraine, so you can't get them right now. Yeah.
Yeah, Cricks.
Yeah. Luckily, I got my Turbo EverDrive and I got my Nintendo EverDrive.
Nice.
I waited too long for the Super Nintendo one.
Good job supporting those sweatshops.
Yeah. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Yep.
Bob, you want to do a classic sign out for us since we haven't had
Yeah.
this in a while?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to us. Why the fuck do you got to throw in? It's been a while. Fuckface. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, on YouTube soon. I kind of let the cat out of the bag on that one. At doublewidecoffin.com, at bigbeefyshootyboys.com. I can never fucking say that right. Bigbeefyshootyboys.com. I came up with it, and I don't even know what the fuck it is. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out at noisebrigadepod.com because Tom finally was able to snag that one. And until next time, we'll see you later. Now stop recording.